Hello, my darlings. How are you? How are you all doing? I'm perfect. Because today I'm here with a really big challenge, which is I'm going to spend 24 hours being that perfect girl we all see on Pinterest. That we all want to be but can't because we're just simple mortal beings. So, girls, I've already woken up looking fabulous. But what are you doing looking like that? No, fix yourself up. And attitude. Like I said, I woke up feeling fabulous. I made my bed and started cleaning like crazy. Of course, a true Pinterest girl stays tidy and keeps everything perfect. That's not it, okay? Yes, just like this. Incredible. Of course, I had a super healthy and anti-inflammatory breakfast. And yes, I'm talking about the delicious golden milk. Girl, can you at least pretend? Thank you. I've gotten ready since everything's is in order. Because a Pinterest girl can't stay in pajamas, so we activate that girl mode. Excuse me. What? Well, it's just that I'm not going to do anything today. I mean, I want to tell you, nothing. I'm not going to leave my house. I'm not going to do anything all day. And because I think it's silly, I mean, I just stay at home chilling in my pajamas. Why would I get my clothes dirty? Because a Pinterest girl can't just stay in her pajamas. I just said it, so get ready. Hey, here's the outfit. You'll tell me, girl, you're just wearing a sweater and sweatpants combo. How many grandparents have been scolded for wearing a sweater with sweatpants like this? Many. But my dear, on Pinterest, what doesn't match is actually trendy. So now that I've had a productive morning and I look fabulous, I'm going to eat. Pinterest girls need to eat healthy. And even if you're not a Pinterest girl, that's just how it works. I have to admit that when I cook, it's always hard and I always end up going for frozen food. At the end is where all the cold comes in. This thing that looks like a cushion, it comes here. Look, with ice. Look. Ice. So it stays nice and cool. And here, well, this is where the meat and all that goes. Whatever needs to be kept cold. I'll quickly put it in the fridge. I'm going to make this recipe here. Okay? Number 5. See how it's numbered? At least it's easy to follow. One of the things I have to say that I really liked is that they use local suppliers. Because, of course, right now, I go to the supermarket and say, hey, look, I feel like buying a cauliflower. And the cauliflower comes from Germany. Wasn't there anywhere closer? Did you really have to go to Germany for the cauli? Come on. I even get tongue-tied from how annoyed I am. Well, this just doesn't happen here, folks. Besides, that way you also pollute less. Because in the end, it's not the same to bring the cauliflower from Germany as it is to bring it from over there. All right, let's start cooking. We have all the ingredients here, okay? In the right amount, or food gets wasted, which is frustrating. And besides, it's also a way to save money. Because you save yourself from having to go to the supermarket, which takes up a lot of your time. The usual buying of things you don't really need. Or forgetting something, which always happens to me. Plus, it's all super easy. You can place weekly orders for 2 to 4 people. You can, if I want to skip this week, I just skip it. If I want to skip 2 weeks, I can skip that too. And if I get tired and don't want to continue, you can cancel your subscription anytime. No commitment needed. As you can see, this recipe is really easy. Even I can make it. And also, you have recipes for veggies, for people who are really into meat, and for those who, really love fish. There are recipes for people with intolerances and for everyone else. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've finished my little meal. Let's try it, okay? I'm telling you, listen. It turned out pretty well. I'm quite the chef. No, I didn't know if this was going to turn out well, but oh well, let's try it. Wow, this is really good. This is a lot. Not just for me, it's for 2. Okay? I'll share it with mommy, but honestly, it's really delicious. I'm going to try it. Here. Oh. That's great. Before I finish it all, I'm going to eat outside, all right? Because the Pinterest girl enjoys the sunlight and the outdoors. That's it. I'm heading to the porch to eat and listen to the birds. Come on, seriously? Now that I've eaten like a goddess, let's get serious. But let me tell you something and keep my glamour, okay? So I've come here to my garden, which is my Pinterest oasis, to map out my ideas and my goals. Because, let's be honest, if you don't plan your future with style, what's the point? What's the point? I've looked for an environment that brings me peace, because this is a moment for relaxation. Maybe not so much relaxation, huh? But yes, you have to take it as a moment to disconnect from the world and connect with yourself. I'm going to use my phone to create my routines and schedules that I'm going to implement in my daily life from now on. For me, it's so much easier to do it here than on paper. And also, this way I can add aesthetic emojis that look beautiful. And you might say, "Girl, just grab a piece of paper and a pen, don't be so fancy." Sorry, but here I'm a Pinterest girl, okay? Everything must be glamorous and perfect. If you lack style, don't bother planning anything. Well, if we activate the That Girl mode, we have to have goals. This is super important. So here you have it, goals and dreams. A Pinterest girl isn't just about style. It's about tackling every day with attitude. Now, I'm going to sit down for a bit to review and rewrite my notes from school. For a Pinterest girl, both organization and aesthetics are essential. And making your notes digitally lets them always look pretty and perfect. Hey, no crossouts, no messy handwriting, and with way less effort than if you write by hand. And you know, if my notes are this organized, just imagine what I can do with my life. Digital organization rules, darling. Time to get moving. A Pinterest girl doesn't just look great, she shows she can move too. Let's stretch and do some rhythmic gymnastics. I went to the garden to practice a bit. Something as I do every afternoon. I go to the gym 2 days a week, and the rest of the days I go out to the garden at home to stretch a little. And honestly, I'm really noticing a lot of progress. I'm gaining so much flexibility, even though I honestly struggle since I'm not flexible at all. Watching the progress really motivates me. A Pinterest girl always removes all the stuff from her face before going to bed, so she doesn't leave the sheets looking like Altamira cave walls. This right here is my moment. I love doing my skincare as much as putting on my makeup. There are people who don't get this. But it's my moment to relax. I isolate myself from the world and it's just all peace. After I remove my makeup, I'll go have dinner since I'm a bit hungry. I don't know what I'm gonna make today. I think that chicken with almonds looked pretty good, honestly. Hey, I have to say that there are a lot of things about being a Pinterest girl that I really liked a lot. It's not just about looks. Honestly, it's nothing like that. So I think there are quite a few things I'm going to start implementing in my routines. So that's it. I'll keep you posted. Kisses.